Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood's mother said to her one day, "Your grandmother is ill. Please take this cake and some red wine to her and send her my love, but don't leave the path." So Red Riding Hood set out to her grandmother's little house in the forest. She had stopped to pick some flowers when a deep voice suddenly asked her, "Where are you going to, my dear?" She replied, "I'm going to visit my grandmother who is ill." The wolf quickly ran through the forest to the grandmother's house. He jumped in through the window and ate the grandmother in one bite. Then he put on the grandmother's clothes and lay down in her bed. After a while, Little Red Riding Hood arrived at the house too. She saw her grandmother lying in bed, went up to her and said, surprised, "What big ears you've got, Grandmama." "All the better to hear you with, my dear," said the wolf. "What big eyes you've got, Grandmama." "All the better to see you with, my dear," replied the wolf. "But, Grandmama, what a big mouth you've got," said Red Riding Hood. "All the better to eat you with," said the wolf, and gobbled her up. He was tired after his meal and fell asleep. A hunter passing by heard loud snoring. He looked in and saw the wolf in the grandmother's bed, but no sign of the grandmother. When he saw the wolf's big belly, he guessed what had happened and decided to cut it open. To his great delight, out came Red Riding Hood and her grandmother, both unharmed. Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother were so happy they had been saved. They thanked the hunter and said, "Do stay to have something to eat with us." They all sat down and enjoyed the cake and the red wine which Little Red Riding Hood had brought to the grandmother in her basket.